start where we left off at. Page, let me see, page 86. The COVID-19 pandemic laid bare and accelerated the undercurrents of financial uncertainty and stress that so many people in the United States were already experiencing. Many families and individuals who were already financially precautious before the pandemic fell off the financial due to job losses and increased expenses. And as always, when disaster strikes, those without a strong financial literacy foundation were the hardest hit. For the financially illiterate, the pandemic was a challenging time, but not necessarily a disaster. They had the tools and knowledge to adapt their financial plans, to find new income streams, or to tap into their savings to weather the storm. They knew how to navigate the various government relief packages and how to negotiate with creditors. In contrast, those without this knowledge found themselves overwhelmed and unable to make the best decisions for their circumstances. The COVID-19 pandemic has served as a stark reminder of the importance of financial literacy. The ability to manage one's finances is a crucial survival tool in unprecedented times. As we move forward and rebuild post-pandemic, we need to ensure that every American has this tool at their disposal. Count up the cost. Financial literacy influences our daily decisions and shapes the course of our financial lives. Without it, we make choices that may seem harmless or even beneficial in the short term, but are detrimental in the long run. Let's look at an all too common misstep: uninformed spending without thinking about the future. We live in a culture of immediate gratification, where we think of the now and don't have full appreciation for the future. When important financial life decisions are ahead, we often have a habit of punching the responsibility until later. The thing is that this type of thinking is a trap. We don't have as much time as we think, but this is no cause for alarm. It's simply a call to action. Being an informed consumer helps us understand the tools that we need to build the lives we want at this very moment. Every dollar spent is an investment in our own gratification, either now or later. Without a secure grasp on the numbers, it's too easy to find ourselves spending money on things we don't need, with money we don't have on things that don't matter, to impress people we don't even know. Now let's talk about retirement. Traditional pensions are almost a thing of the past, and Social Security is often not enough to maintain a comfortable standard of living, and it's only going to get worse. According to the Social Security Administration itself, in just over a decade, they will only be able to pay out 75% of scheduled benefits. There is no one else we could rely on to ensure our financial security in our golden years. It's on us. And sadly, we're not doing a great job. A study by the National Institute on Retirement Security found that nearly two-thirds of working millennials have nothing saved for retirement. As alarming as this is, it's not surprising given the current state of financial literacy. I wonder what Social Security payments will be when the generation starts to retire in about 30 years. I'm not optimistic about it. Here's my point. Every dollar spent on non-essential items is a dollar not saved, not invested, and not available for for unexpected or expected expenses later on. Savings provide capital for businesses to invest and grow. Investments, especially in the stock market, help compromises and help companies to expand, create jobs, and stimulate economic growth. When you know how to save, you can start to build wealth, to participate fully in the free enterprise system, and to play a role in fostering a healthier, more prosperous economy for everyone. But by no means do I think we should stop enjoying life and become misers. No, the key is balance. How can we strike a balance between spending and saving? How can we make informed decisions that align with our financial goals? Well, first, we need to have financial goals. And when we need to have an understanding of what it will take to achieve them. And for that, we need a basic understanding of how money works when it's working for you and when you're just working for it. And for that, we need widespread, easily accessible financial education for all. Personal accountability. Now, you may be asking about the role of personal accountability in all of this. And yes, personal accountability is important. We often say, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. That phrase rings true in many aspects of life, including financial literacy. Every individual must show initiative and take charge when it comes to their own finances. However, it's equally vital to acknowledge the deeply rooted systematic barriers many communities face and that hinder their ability to take charge of their financial lives. Consider the psychological and mental toll that slavery, segregation, and ongoing systematic racism have imprinted on the minds of many black Americans. Thank y'all for tuning in. This was Financial Literacy for All by John O'Brien. We're going to stop at page 89. So that's where we're going to start at later today or tomorrow. Enjoy your Sunday. The best is here. Make sure to like, follow, share, subscribe, all that. Global.